Imagine you're falling, not the kind of falling where you can grab something, not the kind where the ground eventually stops you. You are falling into a planet, and the planet is swallowing you whole. The clouds are closing above your head. The light is disappearing. The pressure around your body is doubling, then tripling. Then it becomes something your brain doesn't have a word for. And the worst part? You haven't even reached the surface yet, because Jupiter doesn't have one. From space, Jupiter looks like a painting. Those swirling bands of orange and cream. That iconic red storm sitting in the middle like a bruise on the skin of a god. It's majestic, cinematic. If you saw it through a telescope for the first time, you'd feel something spiritual. That's the trap, because what you're actually looking at is the most hostile environment in the entire solar system. Every beautiful thing about Jupiter is trying to kill you. The colors, poison, the storms, larger than Earth itself. And the moment you enter that atmosphere, you have seconds before the dying begins. Jupiter has no solid surface, no ground, no floor, just gas forever, getting denser and hotter the deeper you go. The atmospheric entry alone would cook you alive in seconds. The friction generates heat comparable to a solar flare. We know this because NASA's Galileo probe, a machine made of metal and engineering genius, entered Jupiter's atmosphere in 1995. It had a heat shield. It was designed specifically for this. It lasted 58 minutes before the planet vaporized it completely. 58 minutes. And that probe didn't feel fear. You would. But here's the problem. That's just the entrance. As you fall deeper, the pressure builds in a way that has no comparison on Earth. At the bottom of the Mariana Trench, the deepest point in our ocean, the place that crushes submarines, you're at 1,000 atmospheres. Humans cannot survive that. Jupiter reaches millions of atmospheres the deeper you go. Your bones, your lungs, your skull, compressed like a tin can under a hydraulic press. Instantly. Completely. Without mercy. There's no suit we can build that would protect you. No material strong enough to hold your shape together inside Jupiter. You would simply stop existing in the form you recognize as yourself. But it gets worse. The Great Red Spot is a storm that has been raging continuously for at least 350 years. At its widest, it was 3 times the size of Earth. 3 Earths. Inside one storm. That has never stopped. Wind speeds inside Jupiter's systems reach 600 kilometers per hour. The most powerful hurricane ever recorded on Earth tops out around 300. Jupiter's ambient wind speeds casually exceed that. You wouldn't get thrown around dramatically like in a movie. You would be shredded before the pressure even got the chance to finish the job. Jupiter doesn't experience bad weather. Jupiter is bad weather. But that's not even the worst part. Forget the falling. Forget the pressure. Because before you even enter the atmosphere, Jupiter is already killing you from the outside. Jupiter has the most powerful magnetic field of any planet in the solar system. 20,000 times stronger than Earth's. It traps charged particles and accelerates them into radiation belts that surround the planet like an invisible wall of death. The radiation levels would deliver a lethal dose to a human being in under an hour. Your DNA gets shredded. Your nervous system starts failing. The Juno spacecraft has a titanium radiation vault built specifically to survive this. And even that is slowly being destroyed every orbit. You don't even get to attempt the atmosphere. The planet kills you in the waiting room. And this is where it stops being about physics. We talk about space exploration in the language of ambition. Humanity's destiny is among the stars. It's a beautiful story. But Jupiter exists to remind us that the universe did not build itself around our survival. It did not leave us a path through. It is not a puzzle to be solved. It is a statement. A statement that says, most of this is not for you. The universe is 13.8 billion years old. It spent billions of those years building things that would obliterate us before we finished blinking. Jupiter has been doing this since before complex life existed on Earth. It will keep doing it long after we're gone. It does not register our ambition. It does not respect our spacecraft. It does not care about our curiosity. And maybe that's the most terrifying thing of all. Not that Jupiter is dangerous, but that Jupiter is indifferent. That in the most literal, physical sense possible, we are not the main characters of this story. We are just small, falling into something that was never meant to catch us.